Hold on. Good morning. Will everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by Piper Libby. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets glide, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Dr. Wright, members of the board, Sumter County Council, Mrs. Sandor, faculty and staff, and family and friends. I am Carrington Pinkney, SGA Senior Class President, and it is my honor and great pleasure to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2023. It feels so great to have you here to celebrate with us. Today is one of the most significant events in our academic career thus far. To have all of you, the people who have taught, nurtured, and supported us here as we walk across the stage to receive our high school diplomas is an incredibly heartwarming thing. The class of 2023 would like to take this opportunity to thank you. Would the senior class join me in a grateful round of applause for all of those who we love and who have helped us? Congratulations to my fellow graduates on this most profound accomplishment. I respectfully ask for the cooperation of the audience in assuring that everyone can hear each speaker and the name of his or her child when the moment presents itself during the program. Again, I thank you for your presence here this morning and welcome to our graduation. You may be seated.
misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, and the sky is clear and red.
When the summer ceases gleaming, when the corn is past its prime,
When adventure's lost its meaning, I'll be homeward bound in time. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not to the plow. Set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. If you find it's me you're missing, if you're hoping I'll return to the clouds I'll soon be listing.
in the road I'll stop and turn.
Then a wind will set me racing, as my journey is its end, and the path I'll be retracing when I'm homeward bound again. Bind me not to the pasture, chain me not, set me free to find my calling, and I'll return to you somehow. In the quiet, misty morning, when the moon has gone to bed, when the sparrows stop their singing, I'll be homeward bound again.
Okay. Good morning, graduates, teachers, parents, faculty, and staff. I am honored to be speaking with you today as the Class 2023's Salutatorian. Before I begin, I'd like to thank God for guiding me along my journey through school and always showing me the light at the end of the tunnel, especially when the times were tough. I would also like to thank my family, but most important, for constantly pushing me to greatness no matter what. And last but not least, I'd like to thank all my teachers and faculty and staff for helping me along the way. Graduates, while we've had some obstacles throughout our time here at Sumter High, we have finally made it. Now you may be assuming that I'm some super smart kid that has always aced all of their schoolwork and has a perfect SAT score, and understood everything his teachers have taught him. However, for me, this is not the case. My story all started on a Sunday night when I was 10 years old, sitting at the kitchen table with tears in my eyes, trying to understand the vocabulary that I needed to learn for my test in the morning. I can remember the smell of the dinner on the stove and Amanda sitting across from me doing everything she could to help me understand. Amanda is my stepmother. In this moment, her sitting in that same spot with me for hours, trying to help me understand the difficult vocabulary, she changed my life. For the very first time, I can actually say I was able to fully understand what I needed to know for the test the next morning. However, that was not the only thing that I fully understood that night. In that moment, I finally realized that I had extra support I never knew I needed that a single dad couldn't give me on his own. I also realized what a good and healthy relationship looks like. These are just some of the things that make up the foundation for not only who I am now, but also who I will become. I'm telling you all this because while we as a class have finally graduated school, your parents, and even some of your friends and classmates. However, in order to truly thank these people, you need to continue to work hard and succeed in life, because that's the things they want, and that's the one they deserve. Thank you, and congratulations, graduates. We are halfway to greatness. Make them proud.
Greetings, friends, family, faculty, and staff. My name is Layla Shuping. I am honored to stand before you today as the Sumter High School Class of 2023 Valedictorian. I would not be speaking to you today without the support of so many stellar people. To the staff members, teachers, and administrators that consistently acknowledge the potential in every student, including myself, fulfilling their role of creating engaging learning environments. Thank you. Ms. Sandor, thank you for making our senior year what we have dreamed it to be. To the graduates here who stand proud as a Sumter High Gamecock and made this year special, thank you. To my grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, and family friends, thank you for your continuous, ever so gracious support. It means more than the world that you are present here today. To my siblings, Audrey and Jordan, mi hermanas, it is the greatest joy to be your friend. Thank you for being with me to whatever end. To my parents who love me unconditionally, Jeffrey, thank you for sharing every opportunity and experience with me and teaching me to hold fast to my morals. Lisa, thank you for braiding my hair for what was essentially every day of middle school and consistently showing me how to act justly and walk humbly and love mercifully with the Lord. Words cannot express the extent of my gratitude for each of you. Graduates, as I transitioned from middle school to high school, I was under the impression that high school would be exceptional, or as many people claim, the best 4 years of your life. I imagined 4 years overflowing with friendships where we obsessed over the newest Taylor Swift album and ranted about who parked in our designated parking spots. I imagined spirit weeks, pep rallies, field trips, sports games, and orchestra concerts. Although these opportunities were always present, I found myself consistently disappointed by them during my freshman, sophomore, and junior years. While it is easy to dismiss this as something that was out of my control, not my fault, or due to a lack of opportunity, the source of my disappointment was solely rooted in my own past comparative mindset, obsessed with the possible assumptions and perceptions of others. It was this mindset, this fear, this comparison, that led me to a routine of simply existing in high school rather than engaging in my early high school years. Comparison is the thief of all joy, especially that of high school. The joy of celebrating your academic achievements because you did your best and not because you did better than someone else. The joy of expressing your gratitude for your teachers simply because you appreciate them. The joy of dressing out so intensely on spirit days that people think you are insane when you are at the grocery store dressed up as a senior citizen after school. The joy of losing your voice the day after attending school sports games and pep rallies. The joy of listening to blissful music at choir, band, and orchestra concerts. The joy of viewing art exhibitions and engaging in school club activities. The joy of simply being a high schooler. It is important to identify the fine line comparison can draw, for it did not prevent me from completing my schoolwork, showing up to events, or even joining school organizations. Rather, it caused me to focus on checking a box, meeting a requirement, fulfilling an obligation, instead of intentionally and authentically engaging with the people around me. As I completed my junior year, I became aware of the destructive nature of this mindset to not only myself, but that of others. I then knew that this mindset was far from sustainable. With the help of our administrative staff, this year, our senior year, stands out as a year of revival, a year of engagement, a year with a new mindset. We were given new opportunities, new decisions, new bathrooms, and we made new friends. This was the year I stopped allowing my own fear of possible external perceptions and opinions to dictate my desire to passionately engage in school activities. And wow, was it worth it to authentically spend my senior year with each of you. To celebrate our academic accomplishments together, to cheer each other on at sports games and pep rallies, to dress up as barbecue dads and soccer moms, to congratulate one another after listening to concerts, viewing art exhibitions, and receiving statewide club awards, to call on each other in times of need, to spend graduation together here as the class of 2023. As we embark on our post-secondary plans, whether that is entering the workforce, attending college, joining the military, or traveling the world, let this be a testimony to never wait on what you may believe to be the approval of the world, to create rich friendships and memories in life. This is our challenge, to take advantage of every joyous opportunity by engaging passionately, wholeheartedly, and authentically, because we are learners today, leaders tomorrow, and Gamecocks forever. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you.
At this time, will the graduates please rise and remain standing? Dr. Wright, I present to you the class of 2023. I certify that they have met all the requirements for their diploma. Students, you may be seated.
Yasmin Abdel Kader, Academic Honors. Jaquan Abram. Tayshawn Abram. Jacob Adams. Trace Adams. Daniel Demolade Adedokin, Academic Honors. Faith Virginia Lee Alexander. Estefania Briones Alfonso. Kristen Alicia Allen. Annavi Elizabeth Allred. Julio Alonzo. Jade Imani Amos, Academic Honors. Jasmine Iman Amos, Academic Honors. Darion Javon Anderson. Quantasia Toriana Anderson. Shamira Lene Andrews. Imani Janae Andrews. Jeremy Daniel Apple. Emma Grace Ard, Academic Honors. Diamond Soleil Atkinson. Raekwon Jamal Baker. Faith Marie Baker. Alyssa Jordan Baker Milbauer, Academic Honors, Palmetto Fellows. Sasha Barber, Paul Edward Barnes, Rachel Ariel Barr, Devo Distor Barrera, Jennifer Stephanie Barreros Batten, James Terry Bass, Academic Honors, Traquan Dontrell Bates, LaPrecious Simone Backstrom, Chloe Autumn Beauchamp, Academic Honors, Ariana DeAndre Bell, Kelvin Bell, Chantal Kareem Bent, Academic Honors, Isaiah Douglas Bilby, Christopher Billings, Damian Alonzo Blanding, Rajah McQuail Tymet Blanding, Khalil Shamari Bledsoe, Preston Riley Boatwright Jr., Journey Dior Bolden, Javari Zarik Bonds, Michaela Alyssa Bonnet, Academic Honors, Maya Elizabeth Boone, Jordan Alexander Bracey, Danny Josiah Bradford, Academic Honors, Palmetto Fellows, Jordan Alexander Bramlett, Hannah Kate Brannocks, Keilani Brooks, Academic Honors, Palmetto Fellows, Elijah Dante Brown, Ariel Maria Brown, Jakaya Alexis Brown, Academic Honors, Jaleel Jaden Brown, Courtney Jamal Brown, Lanice Nashawn Faith Brown, Rashida Louise Brown, Ryan Michael Broyles, Molly Elizabeth Brunson, Academic Honors, Joshua Lee Bryan IV, Elizabeth Victoria Bunch, Travion Lorenzo Burgess, Zakeem Nearies Taekwal Burgess, Lance Benedict Nacional Campos, Academic Honors, South Carolina Academic Honors, and Palmetto Fellows, Anna Deshawn Canty, Savannah Brooke Casey, Academic Honors, Tori Lynn Chapman, Kamari Shania Cheatham, Robert Tyrell China, William Russell Christensen, Ali Mohammed Cisse, Tara Aaron, Braden Libby, Piper Joe Libby, Tylana Nichelle Zamari Lennon, Kaylee Alitamika Malone, Cow, Emma Kaylee McElroy, Michael William McGuire, William Tavish McIntosh, Akees Myers, Jaden Cornelius Mickens, Renaya Amari, Crystal Lillian Mitchell, Jatari Zaya Montgomery, Autumn Haley Moore, Jeremiah Jermaine Moore, Academic Honors, Madison Morganfield, Peyton Taylor Morris, Academic Honors, Samantha Dean Morris, Academic Honors, Diliana Donovan Peyton Nelson, Talia Newman, Tiet Wynn, Sirius Njuke Jorogi, Matthew Dale Noble, Joel O'Brien, Academic Honors, Emma Grace Ort, Academic Honors, Brandon Jamal Oliver, Kimberlyn Brianna Orr, Academic Honors, Jackson Bryce Osteen, Academic Honors, Jackson Bryce Osteen, Grant Jacob Otilio, Sammy Pack, Shaquandria Jasmine Pack, Sierra Simone, Christopher Tondell Platt, Samantha Natalie Poling, Rondasia Talea Prince, Tavion Jaquel Prince, Tiandra Naija Pringle, Brianna Michelle Queen, Tanaya Jamonique Queen, Nathan Christopher Quick, Academic Honors, Palmetto Fellows, Chanel Inez Quingua, Joel Dante Rabidi, Jamal Ramsey, Olivia Janie Randolph, Zamir Jean Randolph, Nishtar Rawat, Academic Honors, Damania Marion Reams, Lakin McKinley Reeves, Caitlin Tiante Revis, Academic Honors, Henry DeBea Rhodes, Shanaja Lachey Robinson, Zanila Amir Robinson, House, Trenton DeCory Rouse, Shaniria Denise Rubin, McKay Amir Rufus, Lydia Lorena Ruth, Miguel Tykeria Zale.